We are live.
How are you today? Apparently that's American Sign
I
Language.
saw that in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realise there was a difference. I would have
Yeah.
thought sign language was universal, right?
I just googled it and it was like, how are you today? Like, that's American. I'm speaking American. I'm sign language with an American accent.
So we're having a couple of glasses of wine today. This is a different time for us going live, mixing it up a bit. We've got a bit of work to do later, so we thought we'll go live first, have a couple of glasses of wine with you guys, and
Yeah.
chat for a bit. And then
Chat
get some
nonsense
work
for a little
done.
while.
Yeah.
And nothing really to chat about other than fermented grape juice.
We can chat about the what?
Pretty good for you.
Yeah. So we're just getting the comments up on our
You go on
iPads.
Facebook or YouTube
I've
with the
got
comments.
Facebook.
You've got Facebook. I'll go through the YouTube comments.
Now how do we get the swipe up, swipe left? You know, that's swiping left, isn't it? Hey, there we go.
Like do that. Like that's a left.
Oh, what was it? Because I've been with my wife. Because I've been with my wife for quite a long time now, and then even before I was with her, I just never really got into these. But dating websites. Now, when we had one of our clan nights out, remember there was a girl that was there, and she had one of those dating sites, and she said something
That's
about
right.
swiping right, and we're like, "What's swipe right?"
Yeah, swipe left, swipe right, yeah.
No, it's swipe right when you like someone.
I can't remember.
Anyway, we're having a laugh about it on this clan night out.
What was her name again?
Sam.
Sam.
Now, when she went to the toilet, she actually deliberately says, "Here's my phone, try and find me a man." So we were swiping right on some. Was it whatever way you swipe to like
I'm
them?
pretty sure it's swipe. Was it swipe right to like them and swipe left? Because I'm pretty sure on the night out later on, she was then chatting to this guy. And I was
Right.
like, Sam, swipe left, swipe left.
Ah, right. So we were swiping right on people that she
Yeah.
shouldn't have been because it was
Yeah.
funny. Yeah. So.
Paulina's on. Hi, Paulina.
Hey. Kim Smith's on. Tammy Elliott's hello from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Red wine's good for the heart. Margaret Barber, you're damn
Certainly
right.
is. Amber Wallers is on. Hi, Amber.
Hey, join back up to the clan, Amber.
Yay.
Well done. Danielle Towlesway, hello from Ohio. So I'm just trying to catch back up.
Stony P is saying, Rab, please move lens closer.
Move
Closer
lens.
to what?
The lens.
Joe Byers is on. Jojo.
Jojo.
Should we call Joe Byers Jojo from now on?
Sure.
It reminds me of Bad Boys.
Yeah. Joe, don't
Joe,
know
Joe.
nothing. We're not saying Jono, it's just that bit, that line, right? Carrie Lee Cooper, afternoon, y'all. My favourite Texan Cheryl is on.
Hey,
It's
hey,
hot
Cheryl.
one in Dallas, almost 100 degrees.
This one. I met my partner 13 years on a text dating site on my phone. The Midnight Raven. 13 years ago on a dating site on your phone. Did they exist 13 years ago?
I don't know.
They must have done.
Yeah.
Joe Byers. Jojo Potato. We'll call you that.
Joe Potato, Spud Joe. I just
Jim
spat
Murray.
in there.
Joe from Chicago. Joe my mind now. Joe from Chicago.
Rebecca Leanne Cobb is Hay from the back end of nowhere, Torver in the Lake District. And you've got the surname Cobb, and we're going to bring up corn on the cob because
No!
Tilly is in hospital.
So one of the reasons that we're currently having wine is because we've got a little job to do after this live feed, and we kind of need to be upbeat about it. And I've been down for the past 3-4 days because my dog is really ill. Tilly's sick. She hasn't eaten since Friday. We're now on Wednesday, and she's been sick since Saturday morning. She's just been sick. So she eventually, a lot of tests, a lot of ins and outs, and eventually they had surgery today, and they found in her gut a corn on the cob, a whole corn on the cob.
Bush and everything.
They said it'd been in there for a while because it's now all black and very, very smelly, and it basically just clogged up our whole gut. There was no movement at all. Poor Tilly pups.
Yeah, so
So
can everyone say get well soon, Tilly
yeah,
Pups?
please everyone send their love and well wishes to Tilly pups.
I was telling Nala about it and she was all sad today as well, it was a shame. She's my buddy.
So because we need to, do you know what? Let's meet up. Let's go live. Let's have some wine, and within about half an hour, we'll have drunk that bottle.
And then about 10
And
minutes.
maybe that one too.
Yeah. Cheryl's saying, working from home and watch my two favourite guys. Well, we hope you have an awesome working day. So, Cheryl, it must be, well, if it's 8 o'clock here, what, 1, 2 in the
And
afternoon?
when you're finished with your two favourite guys, you can come and watch us too.
Oh, naughty, naughty. Now, Robert Gable has asked a very good question. You two have different genetics. Oh wait, no, it's jumped. Oh no, where would it go? You two have different genetics. How does your diet and workout differ? That's an interesting one, actually. I don't know if it differs too much. It's just the results. We respond differently.
Yeah, and I think this is there's never a one size fits all program. Ultimately, you do what's best for you, and then you see the results that come in. You always get a lot of people with when it comes to personal training. You get a lot of people coming to you and say they'll show you a picture of some celebrity or something and say, "Can I get arms like that?" I'm like, well, probably not. No, you can't. What you can do is you can take yours and can make them better. So it's always better to look at your own body and say, right, how can I improve that? I could look at Rab and say, oh man, I'd love to have shoulders like that. You know, we can just kind of pop it up here. The reality is, I'm just not going to have them. No matter how many shrugs I do, I'm just not going to have shoulders because I don't have the width that Rab has got as a bone structure thing. So yeah, you've kind of got to like look at your own body and then just better your own body. When we're doing our training and whatnot, it does differ. Like you've got your favourites, I've got my favourites. Yeah. You've got the way you eat, I've got the way I eat. But I wouldn't say it's that different.
No, and it's about preferences. Like let's just we'll use fasting as an example. Like I've been loving time restricted dieting at the moment. So basically, I start at 6 in the morning, I cut my food out at 6 at night, fast right through, and that's me. And every now and again, I'll do an 18-hour fast. Stephen swears by
24-hour fasts.
24-hour fasts, which works for him, and he gets great results. So with a lot of things, you like what you like.
You like what you like, and you do what works for you. Like we've got as a basic principle that's actually in our ebook. If you don't have our ebook, you should go and get it. It's on our website for free. But one of the principles is be consistent with what you're doing, monitor the progress, and then adapt when needed. So I've tried different types of fasting because I know the physiological benefits of it, and the psychological benefits of it as well. So I do it now and again, and I've tried the 5-2 diet, I've tried the 16-8 diet, I've tried all different things, and what really works for me and what I really enjoy, because it's so simple, is just don't eat for 24 hours once a week. It's really quite nice.
Now we're going to have to get the shame globe out.
Question for what?
Shame globe. Right, we're going to give the shame globe here, because every now and again you get a degenerate on your stream. So if everybody on the Facebook scrolls up, they'll see a Mike Fox that said something profanity that you just shouldn't write to any stranger. Shame globe for you, Mike Fox.
Mike Fox can go fox himself.
And Joe gave us the donation. So apologies, Joe, your donation is during the shame globe, but let's just take a moment to say shame on you, Mike Fox. Hey, there we are.
Don't let that happen again.
Thank you for your donation, Joe.
Joe Byers!
Joe Potato now, isn't it?
Oh, Joe Potato.
Joe, 2 in the afternoon, right?
Yeah, something like that. Jim Murray's asking, any harm to your body fasting like that? No, actually, the physiological benefits of fasting, as long as you're doing it properly. So here's the problem. And actually, maybe we should actually clarify this, because a lot of people hear, oh, the 5-2 diet. No, we go through, one of the lessons that we go through on our 12-week program is fasting. We explain the ins and outs of it and what to try. But one of the main problems that people face is that they hear an idea of a diet like, oh, the 5-2, and they just go straight into it. They don't really look at building their diet up and getting the nutrients in. They just say, I'm going to fast. Now, you get a lot of people out there who already don't eat enough. Their metabolism is low because you might be trying to lose weight, therefore you've already cut out a bunch of calories. Metabolism is dropping, they say, I want to try fasting, and therefore it can be damaging. But what we recommend is building your diet up. Make sure you're getting enough protein in, make sure you get enough healthy fats in, making sure that you've got control of your carbohydrates, making sure you get enough but not too much. All the vitamins and minerals and nutrients are going in, then introduced a fasting protocol, and the physiological benefits are huge. A lot of research coming out now, and they just keep finding new benefits and new, the good side effects. So absolutely, it's good. It's kind of like going to the gym and stressing your body at the gym. Absolutely, 100% is bad for you in the short term, and that period you're damaging your body. It's the recovery afterwards that makes you stronger, fitter, leaner, faster, just more awesome. And it's all about the recovery. Same for fasting. Fasting stresses your body, and it's the recovery afterwards that makes you much, much healthier, because your body can then respond to it. The problems comes when people don't allow their body to recover.
Lots of people ask about the Christmas music. That is our shame globe. So when somebody says something ridiculously stupid, we bring out the shame globe, we play the little tune, we wind it up, and we don't say a word until it finishes the tune. So
it's basically the parents' version of us saying, you think about what you've done.
Yeah, we're disappointed in you, in the world. Now, a couple of, what was I going to say there? No, there was somebody, oh yeah. Now, there is a Instagram page, so anyone that's on Instagram, go and actually, I don't know what it's called, but is it Ronnie the Wonder Cat?
Ronnie the Wonder Cat.
Holly, can you share the link on here for the Ronnie the Wonder Cat?
I was looking for my phone, it's over there.
Of course, yeah, we can't really share the phones on there. So Holly's going to share the link to Ronnie the Wonder Cat, so if you like kittens, or a kitten that goes crazy and attacks people like us.
Yeah.
Which is funny, really, actually. It's really cute.
My finger hurt for a good 24 hours after Ronnie clawed it. I was like, ow.
But we went round to help put things in Holly's loft.
No innuendos.
No innuendos. But it's when I was sitting on a chair and I was tapping my hand and Ronnie turned his eyes, I was like, don't move. So I deliberately stayed absolutely still till he lost interest. So.
And I was trying to get Ronnie to chase like a little dingly bell, and he just didn't have the coordination to get the bell, and he got my finger.
Now Holly's put it on there, so if you're on Instagram, it's Ronnie_the_wonder_cat. Go and like it.
Jim is asking, do you guys go back to your diet after a fast? Yeah, so generally speaking, I've got a consistent diet that I like to stick to. It makes me feel good, and it helps maintain my body. So the fast is a part of that diet. There's no ins and outs. Case of as soon as you finish your fast, I'll do 24 hours. So I'll normally on a Monday, so I'll eat on a Sunday night. I get my dinner in on a Sunday night, and then I won't eat again until Monday night. So it's a good 24 hours. But on the Monday night, it's your instincts to then eat the world. You'll literally I'm going to eat everything. So it's resisting that temptation just to go overboard. It's have a nice healthy meal with plenty of veg to make you feel full, and get to bed.
Yes. Yeah. Carlin saying, I love your accents. Hello from Salinas, California. Salinas, California, maybe?
Nice. What's her name? Carol, did you say?
Carolyn.
Carolyn. Hi, Carolyn. Paulina, I need to brag for a second. Ooh. I started the pool again. On last Monday, I've hit a new personal high score of 100 times 25 metres and 45... Okay, good.
100 lengths.
100 length, 25 metre pool, 45 minutes.
Good job.
Paulina, fist bump.
Yeah, boom. Theodore Chandler saying your Facebook feeds and YouTube feeds are flipped. Wave at the audience with your right hands. We'll wave with our left hands because that's got our watches and our wedding rings on them, so keep our wives happy. Yes, it's Facebook flips if I remember right. YouTube is correct. So I'm on Stephen's left, Stephen is on my right. So there you are.
Yeah, so this, hang on. Because I'm watching YouTube right now.
Actually, if we put the writing in the bottle...
No, it's normal. It's normal. Like that's YouTube. It's normal.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's Facebook flips it.
Yeah. Yeah, because they were saying that both are flipped though, right?
Or maybe they're just meaning with one another. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they could work out which way around was. They didn't know.
I see.
So I've turned the bottle around, so the writing's backwards on Facebook.
There you go.
So then it's clear. There we are.
Crystal clear.
Sophia Alberts, hello from Denmark. Way.
Hey, have I had anyone from Denmark before? Do you remember the bacon advert? Danish bacon.
Danish bacon.
Yummy, 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 yummy.
Where was Liz from?
She was Austria.
Ah. Not a million miles away from Denmark. Jesus. George is saying, so you guys drink wine even with the sugar in it. Is that okay? Please, opinion on drinking wine. Yes, George, we drink wine, which there's sugars in fruits. There's definitely sugars in alcohol as well. Yeah. There's alcohol in it. That's part of our consumption. That's what we do. If you were planning on going keto and cut out sugars completely, then don't drink wine.
There we go.
So for us, we drink wine because it fits in with our plan.
There's lots of antioxidants in it, and I haven't had many blueberries today, and I needed a top up of antioxidants. Because clearly, blueberries are the only other place you get antioxidants.
And then we have to give a shout out to
Brian Thogard.
Yes, Brian Thogard. Thank you.
Two seconds. I'll go and get it.
Watch them flash me. Jesus. That was nearly the stream deleted. Easy, Tiger, easy.
So Brian Thogard.
Fucking hell. That was.
Was it close?
I think it was close, mate. It was close.
Brian Thogard for the Glenlivet 15-year-old. He did say in his little note, he's like, I hope I got the right brand. So thank you very much for that. We're drinking wine today, so we'll tuck into this next time.
Yeah. Now Susan McKenna saying, I'm a sad person, I don't drink. Not at all. You're not
no,
sad
no,
if you don't drink. It's a lifestyle choice. You don't be sad about it. Be happy that you don't drink. Because for whatever reason you've chosen not to.
Yeah. Do you know, I've got two people in my life who are teetotal. One being, I've got two people in my life who are teetotal. One being my friend Joachim. So if you've watched the Pilates video, if you've not, you should go and watch it. It's pretty funny and very good. So Joachim runs the Pilates studio, and then he did the video after as well about how to be Scottish. Joachim is teetotal, never drinks, but he's actually on my stag do, and we were in a particular type of club that had naked ladies.
We were in the strippers!
and somebody came up to me with one of my other friends who didn't know Joachim, and they're like, oh man, he's drunk, isn't he? I'm like, oh, he's not even touching like, he's just that, like, Joachim can be like 100% professional, and then when he needs to turn it on, when he wants to enjoy himself, he's like the party time, right? Okay, and he can join in with drunk people being sober, to the point when the drunk people are like, oh, he's had too many, like, no, he's sober. Another person is actually my judo coach, David, who's again a great guy. He's always going out. He does whatever anybody else does, but he just doesn't drink. He just made a decision not to drink. Which is...
Now I can see from here, Joey Gallon's on. How's that for Rap Shark Kenai? Joey. Was that right?
You certainly are. Hey, coaches with three little hands.
Well, I don't have my spawn on, so I don't have any little hands, unfortunately. Octave Van Nispen, how long are you buddies? Long like already for years. Yes, we first met when I was 12 and you were 13, so quite a long time. There you go.
What's that? With the wall seam, it looks like you could be dipping in 2 feeds.
Oh, I know what I mean.
Not with the wine bottle, look.
yeah, the wine's in the middle, but there's a couple of times I've looked at the stream, and because of the divide, it looks like we're in 2 locations.
Do you know what's funny is I bought this laminate flooring specifically for the garage, so I had like this backdrop, but I'm actually moving back into my old property because we're getting chucked out of this house. We're not going to be here. We're not going to have the man cave anymore.
No.
And I want to replace the flooring in the kitchen. I'm like, actually, I've got some laminate flooring that I can put down. Yeah. So I'm just going to do that.
Now, Mary Aubrey, okay, I'm going to ask again. I'm assuming you must ask further off. So, Mary, for starters, there's tons of comments flying here. Can't see them all.
Yeah, we do apologise if we missed any of
We
these
do our
comments.
best. Women have a different build compared to men. What advice do you give to women who want to lose weight but don't want a bodybuilder's body? So, Mary, go onto our website. Our main product is our Everlean program. It's 12-week weight loss transformation. There's more ladies that follow it than men, but it doesn't matter. It's universal. Nutritionally, it's the same because our formula takes into account body weight and etc. When bodybuilding, well, people say if they don't want to build muscle, then don't lift crazy heavy weights and don't eat to build muscle.
Amount of food,
So if you want to lose weight,
to put a lot of females' minds at rest, if you're watching this thinking, I'd love to be in better shape, I don't want to put on muscle. If a female came to us and said, right, I want to put on muscle, like I want to be bigger, we'd be like, right, how serious are you? Because this is going to take a lot of effort. It means serious weight training. It means serious amount of eating. And it probably, for some people, it means a few special supplements too, to help build up muscle. Without going to the special supplement route, you just have to eat a hell of a lot. But most females just don't eat. So by doing the weight training, but keeping your normal diet, you're going to build seriously toned muscles, but not bigger, and you're going to lose kind of body fat. So this is why we structure our Everlean program the way we do, because it's very difficult to actually build mass. Again, depending on the individual. If you're disposed to putting on muscle mass, then you'll know that's you, and you can adjust your diet accordingly.
And my favourite text and Cheryl saying we'll need to build a new clan cave. We're actually in the hunt for a specific office that we're going to turn into our permanent clan cave.
Yeah. We're currently looking at the moment. We've got a few options already. We just need to weigh them all up and see what's going to be
And we'll need
best.
to interview for an office manager.
We do. Susie has informed us she's never wants to appear on camera. It's just not her thing. So whoever's going to be an office manager needs to be willing to show face now and again, I would say.
Yeah. And I don't know, polish our shoes maybe?
Yeah.
Polish my shoes certainly. Christ, they're a shambles. Xanthia Bell, I want to rebuild my arms and chest after a really bad motorbike accident. Xanthia, you might want to look into our lean bulk program actually, which again is part of our clan membership. Go onto the website, thekiltedcoaches.com/clan. All the promotional videos are there, so you can watch them, see if it's for you. The lean bulk program has all the right nutrition and training to build muscle, the exact opposite of what Mary wants, basically.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. So if you do want to build muscle, you have to think about your nutrition in a different way, which we've structured out. Now, who said that? Joey, I'd pay for that. Stony P. Okay. Joey Gallen's just saying, careful when you stand up of your chairs. Last time you gave us a show, Stephen. Yeah, I did, Joey.
Joey.
I do apologise. I had to delete the feed afterwards because I just didn't want that to show.
Stephanie Ireland, I've lost 80 pounds since January 7th with watching my eating and weight training and cardio. Well done, Stephanie. Good job.
Glenn Roebuck, I can see your kilt wrap.
I can see my kilt too.
I don't know if it's because you see Glenn Roebuck and you're like, everything's a joke.
Yeah.
I can see your kilt. If anybody else said that, you'd be like, yeah, and? So?
You want the last of that? Maybe
the last of it. Share.
The last of it. No, maybe I'll get the last of it. I get the last of it. There we go. Or the last of that bottle, anyway.
Rab, the white shirt is glary. Please remove it.
Oh, who was that? Glenn.
That is Stony B.
Jessica's saying, I can never motivate myself to go to the gym. Any tips on how to get going with it? Jessica, it depends what time of day you train. If you train first thing in the morning, one of the tips we suggest is putting your gym kit out, have everything ready, laid out, literally car keys there, bottle of water, everything you need that you can roll out of bed and go. Or sometimes we say, sleep in your gym gear.
Yeah.
Wear it to bed, get up, shoes on, straight to the gym. I popped down to see Stephen yesterday because everything's going on with Tilly and he doesn't great, and I was killing some time with looking after my daughter, and he was down in his old flat and he was unscrewing a bunch of things, and when I was down there my daughter had a stinky nappy, so I was like, I'll need to change it. And I burst out laughing because what I was telling him was that every time I change a really bad nappy, I always have this mindset idea that I could never really do, because you couldn't make a video on this, but I can tell you about it. And the mindset is, no matter how bad it looks, just start wiping, right? Because sometimes, for any parents out there, you open an exploded nappy, you're like, what the fuck? But once you just start wiping, a couple wipes later, you're like, it's not that bad, and so on. Now. So my point is, and there is a point to this, it's a dirty nappy joke, but it's not really. If you've no motivation, just get to the gym and just start moving. Because once you've done a little bit, you're like, it's not so bad. You don't necessarily have to do the full 1-2 hours. Just get 10 minutes under your belt. If you get to 10 minutes, go to 12, go to 15. If you end at 20, fine, go grab a shower. Next day you might do 22 minutes, 24, and so on. But just get there and just get wiping.
Just get wiping.
So there you are.
Paulina's made a donation.
Hey!
Almost a tradition now. Paulina, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Ailey McLeod saying, hi from Inverness, Scotland. Belladrum starts tomorrow. Are you both doing? I'm assuming you mean going. No, however, the hall that I hire, there was a band they were rehearsing this week called Rhythm and Wave or Rhythm Wave. They had a whole bunch of kit and they were using the hall that I hire to practice on the lead up, and I know they're going to Belgium. So if you're there, Ailey, look out for Rhythm Wave. I have no idea what kind of music they do, but
Yeah, my daughter is actually going up to Belladrum tomorrow.
is that right?
She is.
Oh,
I
right.
just dropped her off. She's really looking forward to it, and she's going to have her face painted like a butterfly.
Xanthian's saying, does your Everbulk program allow for modification for allergies? I'm allergic to onions and pretty much everything in the nightshade family. Xanthia, yes. Well, it's because it's formula based. Yeah, you could work around that. You would know your allergies best.
Yeah.
So
we don't make a diet plan saying like you must eat chicken, boiled rice and boiled chicken and broccoli and this. We don't specify foods, although we give you some suggestions.
my friend Tina is saying nappy change in comparison. It's like, she knows what I mean. Just get wiping, Tina. There's another donation.
From Glenn Robert.
Glenn, hey!
Hoot man from Kentucky.
Man.
Thank you, Glenn. Much appreciated.
I remember that.
Glenn's not going to say, I made a donation once.
No, that was his joke. I remember I worked out, because for a while I thought that was Glenn's face, and I was watching an expose documentary on, what was her name? Mama. Oh, it was the wee pageant kids. And I realised that his avatar is the mum of the, what's her name? Can somebody fill me in? It's Mama. Anyway, there was a reality show based on pageant kids that are far too young doing these beauty shows, and then there was one that then went on to become semi-famous, got her own show, and Glenn Roebuck's avatar is the
Mama June.
Mama June is Mama June. Yeah. And when I remember when I saw Mama June, I was like, that looks like Glenn Roebuck. And then I worked it out.
Yeah.
There we are. Thank you, Angie.
Joe Byers is saying, come to Vegas someday. I don't live there anymore, there now, but it would be a great central point for all to get there.
Yeah.
Joe Byers, absolutely. So,
I love that it's a central point on the West Coast.
I know, not really. Although it's a good excuse to go to Vegas, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Joey Gallon, we're actually holding to your word. You said ages ago that you would show us around Vegas.
Yeah.
You would be our man of contact. You would organise our events and just be our man on the ground. And I'm sorry, but you're that man. You're not getting away from it now. So when we make it over to the US for business, you are going to be our point of contact.
Yep. You are going to be the guy.
Matt Burlingame, hello coaches. Hey Matt. Not sure if late, but happy birthday to Argyle. Well, thanks Paulina. It's my son's Argyle's birthday today. He's 5.
Check Paulina double fisting it. She's wrote the same thing on Facebook.
Oh,
Good for
really?
you, Paulina. Mary saying, I'm sorry you saw Mama June. Jesus.
Come to Hawaii. Anna Chamberlain. Love to go to Hawaii.
Dean saying, morning gents, I plan on a liquid lunch myself. Enjoy, sir.
Isn't it funny, like you see different countries around the world. I mean, maybe the US and the UK are a little bit different, but then when you start to go to different places like Hawaii, you start to get a certain look in the faces. Like when you go to China or Japan, you know people are from China, Japan. Like in Korea, you know, like even to a certain extent, like people from the like South America and that thing. But when you think of Hawaii, naturally, then if you keep going that way, you then got like Fiji and Tonga and everything else heading towards Australia. But that's sort of blocked together. I think it's just funny that's US. It's just like just because they've claimed the land is like once upon a time, whenever like somebody in America discovered it, it's like no, this is part of America. We put a flag here, but it's like they've got the same sort of genetics as Fiji and Tonga, more so than America.
Yeah.
Am I right in saying that?
It's like, I suppose you could argue the same token, like...
it's the Pacific, right? It's the Pacific Islanders.
Yeah, well, I suppose, like, because Gibraltar is off the coast of Spain, right?
Yeah,
but that's
yeah.
a UK
It's a UK
colony,
island,
yeah,
exactly.
like,
But they're all Spanish.
they're more Spanish than...
Yeah.
God damn. Paulina's saying, oh, Rabbi, always little double for you. Oh, yes.
What have I missed?
I'm trying to see.
Have you been to New Zealand? Stony P? No, we've not, but I'd love to go. I actually heard that New Zealand is very much like Scotland in its climate.
I've got family there, so we could always...
Yeah, I've got family in Australia, so it's not that far to then jump over.
To basically just book a trip and reaccommodate. Just have to sweet talk our relatives, right?
Joey Gallon saying I honour my word. Joey Gallon,
Yes.
good to hear it. Glenn Roebuck, you just want Joey to show you models. Glenn, you've got us.
I've missed Glenn on these streams.
Consider it done. Hawaii is in the US, Jim. What did Jim say? I'm a June. I have no idea. Gotta go teach later, boys. Jim Murray, what are you going to teach?
Yeah,
What do you teach, Jim?
I'm going to think mathematics. No, because the schools will be off, so it can't be a teacher. It must be a class teacher. Pilates.
Ron Grant's now on YouTube. Cheers, coaches. Matt Burlingame saying, I never drink alone. Thankfully, my other personalities don't feel the same. I like that.
Yeah. Greg Ridgway, I get into trouble for something like that when I wear my kilts. The Greg Ridgway. Greg, is he the one that's a chef? No, that's not Greg Ridgway, is it?
Yeah, maybe.
Greg, are you a chef? Because
Greg
I remember
Ridgway.
about a year or two ago, did we not make a video for you?
No, we were going to, weren't we?
No, we did a band workout, was it not? Was that not the...
No, yeah, of course, no, but...
Is that Greg Ridgway?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Greg, let us know if you're that same guy.
Yeah,
that
I'm
was
pretty
a...
sure. Greg
was
Ridgway,
it a food
chef,
van,
had a
or-
food van. It was like, was it French cuisine or something? A French cuisine in a food van. I'm pretty sure it was.
Certainly there was a Greg that got in touch at had a food van and asked for a workout, which was, we made a specific and it was because he...
And we always talked about actually making more videos, and we were going to start doing some recipes with
That's
him.
right.
But we never got round to it. That's what I'm saying. We
Yeah,
didn't.
with him.
Hey!
How's that for memory, Greg?
Greg,
Hey.
how we doing? Fist bumps.
I'm an elephant for more than one reason. It's my ears. My trunk.
The trunk. The top of your forehead. Dickhead.
So remember you used to do that when you were younger? You're like, woo! Has anybody... There's a... have anybody seen the movie Flash Gordon?
Flesh Gordon.
It is genius.
Nope.
It's a parody spoof movie of Flash Gordon, and it's just brutal.
Yeah.
It's Emperor. It's not. It's not. It's Emperor. Because wait a minute. What's Emperor Ming? Is it Ming in Flash Gordon?
Yeah.
Well, this is Emperor
Ming.
Minge, I'm sure, or something, or Mung.
Yes.
And basically, it's a scene where the girl's strapped to the table and she's getting tortured with this little licking device. But anyway, in the second movie, there's these penis monsters.
There's a second. The
Ah,
first one
there's
that
Flash-
popular.
Oh yeah, Flash Gordon 2.
Returns.
Anyway, Google to get it on YouTube. In fact, don't.
Is it a porno?
Well, no, it's not. That's the thing. It's borderline. But there's these penis monsters that chase them across the land, and they go like this. They go cooey, and they run, and then the Flesh Gordon has to run into a cave with his mates, and the flesh monsters try to jab its head into the cave. And of course, it jabs about 3 times, stops, and it just fucking comes all over them. You honestly go watch it on YouTube. Has anyone else seen Flesh Gordon?
That sounds like the shittest film.
Oh, we need to get smashed one night and watch it. Oh yeah, Sammy's saying seen it. Too funny. Yeah. Have you seen the I think it's the second one with the penis monsters in it. Mary's saying love that movie and cheesy. Yep.
Look at this. As
Sounds
if
like a porno joke.
as if on cue. So Stephen Perry's on. Hi Stephen. He says, I'll be nice and skip the down under jokes. I'll leave that to Glenn. And as if on cue, Glenn Roebuck, I was down under once.
I love
I don't know why they're so funny.
I think it's because for years, his voice, we hear him saying it. Alicia's saying you actually watched the entire 2 movies. Yeah, I did. And I'm proud of that, actually.
Paulina's asking, since you're drinking tonight, how about some dry and inappropriate jokes? Absolutely, Paulina.
Sure, hit us. Brenton Chappelle,
I'll tell you what,
Australia now. Woohoo!
I think we need to have like a rule. Kind of like, know when you're watching the tennis and they've got like so many, what do you call them, challenges when it's like the Hawkeye. Like,
What's the Hawkeye in tennis?
the Hawkeye.
Oh, the Hawkeye.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know. I don't really watch tennis.
No, so, so if it's called out and somebody says, no, I think I was in, like one of the
called
players,
Hawkeye.
they say, is it called Hawkeye? I'm pretty sure it's called Hawkeye.
That's fucking
They
cool.
can say, no, if that's called out, I think I was in, I went to Hawkeye, so they got off to the cameras and whatnot. And
And
then
they look up and Hawkeye's there with
Exactly.
Narrow and he's like,
and he shoots the umpire.
F it. I like it. I like
Go
it.
fuck yourself,
Yeah.
umpire. But I think if you're going to tell jokes, you've got 3 challenges. If by the third one it's not funny, then you stop telling jokes.
Yeah, remember we did that too. There was somebody called, well, obviously they had the parody names of the horror movies. It was Jason Voorhees, and he came in with jokes. He was trying to be a troll initially, but then he was trying to be funny. So we gave him a chance.
That's right.
And his jokes were almost funny. We're like, come on.
Yeah, we really kind of rooted for him,
I
didn't
know.
we? What rooted for him,
I
didn't
know.
we? What do a nearsighted gynaecologist and a puppy have in common? Oh, it's a puppy joke. My telepups is in hospital right now.
This is a risky rusks.
This is a risky one, Paulina.
Risky rusks.
What does a nearsighted gynaecologist and a puppy have in common?
I don't know. Nose at the bum. I don't know. Where's it go? No idea.
No idea, Paulina.
Mary Aubrey's saying, "Are you both?"
Fuck knows.
Fuck knows.
No,
I
don't know.
Shit.
Is that the right answer? I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Fuck knows is a good one.
I don't know.
It
Fuck
is.
knows.
Mary saying, "Are you both Tarantino fans?" I most certainly am. Are you a Tarantino fan?
Yes, absolutely. Yes. The answer is a wet nose. I prefer fuck nose.
Fuck knows. Yeah. Now Ashley's saying, "What do you call a hen who counts her eggs?"
A hen who counts her eggs.
I don't know.
A hen who counts her eggs.
I don't know. Hit us, Ashley. Hit us.
A mathema chicken.
A mathema chicken. See if that's right. Holy shit, you're on form with this, right? Xanthia saying, "What does gynecologist and pizza delivery guy have in common?"
A what?
A gynecologist and a pizza delivery guy have in common. Yeah, Ashley is a mathema chicken.
Yeah!
Oh, shit. So what's the gynecologist and pizza guy have in common? We need to watch these jokes because we paused trying to think about it, waiting for answers.
Alright, Paulina, your second joke is a no-go. Is a no-go. What's long, hard and full of semen? Submarine.
That's a...
That's almost a shame globe coming out for that one.
It actually is Stephen Holly, yeah.
What's that?
Come on, Xanthia, who was it? Yeah, Xanthia, what's the gynecologist and delivery guy have in common? Come on, you need to be trigger happy. It's just making us all work out. They can both smell it, but they can't eat it. Oh, shit. That's kind of good, right? In a way.
I was going to say something about like they both work for the tip.
Oh, shit. You're on form.
Yes, I should make my own
Jeez.
jokes.
Yeah, Christ.
I need to try harder then. Paulina, yes, well you're one out of two, so you're 50% so far.
Yeah. Oh, now we need to commiserate the passing of Franco.
Yeah, Franco's gone.
Franco, our drone, who was honourably named Franco for his
ability to come back to life.
Yeah, he resurrected God was in fact.
Drone, and that's relatively cheap for a drone. It wasn't 4K, it was HD ability. Or was it 4K? No, it was 4K, but then when they stabilised it, it went down to HD. That's what it was. So £300 is really, really cheap. I was like, no, we'll get a cheap one because we're amateurs, we don't know how to fly these things. And it lasted, consider we crashed it a bunch of times.
Yeah.
And it fell from a great height.
I know, there's videos on Facebook actually, you can go and see. In fact, it's on Patreon, so if you're a patron, you can go on there and see the birth of Franco.
Yeah, exactly.
He flew up, he smashed the trees.
The death of Davy the drone and the birth of Franco.
Yeah. Oh, he was the flying kilt initially, wasn't he?
Yeah.
The flying kilt, and then he became Franco Cam. And he's been crashed or sort of smashed into things multiple times since. And then we're just finishing off the revamp of Everlane 2.0. And it was the most random. I think he committed suicide.
It was weird. It came up on the phone, so we use the phone to operate him, and it came up something to do with a compass. And we've never before, like, the compass is off, like, but I still had the option to take off, and I was like, well, we're only going to go up there and then across a little bit, and then just do a still shot, so it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Literally just took off, and it just went straight towards the bridge. It just went, whoop, landed in the water.
He took a dive off, and that was him.
Yeah.
And he landed in the water, and then, and of course, the water's flowing over him, and there was smoke.
He never stood a chance.
Yeah. So,
Stood a chance.
to Franco. What do we drink to Franco?
Love Franco and Quincy, old clan knowledge from Joe Byers. Does the drone wear a mini kilt? No, but we might paint the next one tartan. Make some tartan tape or something like that.
Yeah. Man, see when we dried him out, I really wish he'd come back to life. I wish he was like the venerable.
Right, I'm going to bring out the second bottle of wine.
Yeah.
We're going to have to be very careful because we actually do have work to do after this.
Yeah. But this one, if you can read it backwards on Facebook, YouTube, you're fine. The Iron Horse.
Actually, I should really give a shout out. So this bottle of wine was brought to us by the letter Q. No, it wasn't. So this bottle of wine was brought to us by our friends Luke and Danielle, who are awesome. They were up on Saturday, and I actually said, "Oh, come up," and we bought a couple of bottles of wine in, me and the wife, and just nobody touched it. And Luke and Danielle brought a bottle, so cheers for that. Rab and I have enjoyed it. Thank you very much. And this one's called the Iron Horse. This was from our friends Finn and Vary.
Yeah.
So yeah, actually Finn's going to do a yoga course.
Good lad.
And he's doing like handstands and stuff like that. So we'll get Finn on the channel at some point.
Yeah. Justin Taylor saying, "I wish I could understand you all. Cheers anyway." So Justin, from what we have experienced, the people that watch us enough eventually start to understand us. I think.
Yes.
So just watch more of
Stick
us
with that.
if you enjoy our content, and it eventually gets easier.
Oh, Paulina!
Is this the third striking out?
No, because our first one was a win. So the submarine joke was the first strike. This one is what kind of bees make milk? Now this is
boobies.
It's a funny joke, but
Boobies.
we know it. Yeah, boobies.
Paulina, lie to you. 3 strikes and you get the shame globe.
Yep.
So be very
Paulina,
be mindful if you give a fourth joke.
The next one has to be good.
Yeah.
Hi from Budapest.
Brianne Bruner, you know you have children when your wine is from Sesame Street. Brianne, that's fucking genius. Can you tell me how to get? That's fucking genius. Oh man.
What did he say? I can't understand him. Stephen Perry. Who said what?
Probably me not speaking.
So Raphael is saying, "Hi from Budapest. Come visit. I love you guys."
Oh.
Rafael Ernesto Esquivel Hernandez. That's a cool name, right?
Oh, Holly's stirring the porridge here.
Oh, stirring the porridge, is she?
Stirring the porridge. She's
Oh,
like, "Got any carrots?" She's wanting
Now,
a carrot.
that's a
joke.
joke.
That is a fucking
That's
joke.
a joke. I'm gonna let this air.
Danny Gordon saying, "Are you guys steamboats?" Hi from Northern Ireland. Danny, no, we're not steamboats yet, but soon, very soon.
Very,
Only
very
one
soon.
bottle of wine down. Give us a bit of time yet. He's Irish, so he'll like us with Scottish and alcohol. We'll be fine.
To be fair to Paulina, the other ones were actually good jokes. We've just heard them, so you've actually got high standards to stick to here because she said, "Oh, you guys are just too good." I'm like, "Yeah, we are. We're good with jokes."
Julie Sightwise, so this is funny.
Paulina's not risking it.
You know, playing it safe, Pauline, I like it. Julie Sightwise, have you seen the Scots in the voice activated, the elevator skit?
Yes.
They feel the struggle. Now, this reminds me when I was in Canada way back in, when I was living there, 2002, 2003, whatever it was. At the time, this company called OnStar, for any Canadians, you might know what it is. It was like in-car voice activated stuff you could call and do all this kind of shit, right? While you're driving. And it was fairly new in the new vehicle my cousin's had. We're driving along, and of course it was the same thing as the elevator skid. You were trying to dial a number. She's like, "Dial the number." I was like, "Oh," like, "Say again," and I was like, "Oh, 0." And even though I tried to put on a Canadian accent, it didn't fucking work. But it made me feel better though, because even when my cousin tried it, she got 3 numbers in, and then she was failing, and she was getting irate. So I was like, "Ha! Doesn't understand anyone."
What's worse? So we've got a car park in Perth that you can pay for the parking on this app or via phone. And when you're setting it up, you got to give your registration number and everything else. But it lets you go through the whole thing. It's like, "What's your registration number?" And you're like, so you see your registration number. Like, "Okay, so we got," and then they'll repeat your registration number, like P01. But and you're like, "No," and you're like, no, but they keep going until they've done the whole registration number. You're like, "No,
Yeah. Is this correct?
Is this correct? No. Okay, it's correct." They're like, "No, it's fucking no."
What was I going to say there? Oh, it's like it's either Wayne's World 1 or 2. They go no, it's like Wayne's World. Yeah, I'm sure it's Wayne's World. He goes round the drive-through, for Chinese.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, and he deliberately kept breaking words because if they get your order wrong, you get it for free. He's like, "Can I have chicken and some rice and some?" And he does a whole skit of this, and then they rattle back the order perfectly, and he's like, "Ah." Kat's asking, in what part of Scotland are you guys? Is that your hometown? So we're in Perth. It's our hometown because that's where we live now, but we grew up in Fife and Glenrothes, which is about half an hour away. Yeah. But it's our hometown. Our home's here, right?
It's fun. Recently we've had a couple of people saying, oh, they went to Glenrothes, coming from the States, going to Glenrothes, and you're like, really?
I can't understand why.
There's nothing there other than houses and a few shops.
There was a running joke with Glenrothes, apparently, was because it was one of the new towns, but it used to get nicknamed the mutant overspill of Glasgow. Because when it was a new town, a lot of family came from Glasgow, and they were attracted because of the mines that were in the area, etc., etc. So,
somebody saying, that's dude, where's my car?
Is it? Oh, it might be, actually.
No, what did you say?
Yeah, no, it is dude, where's my car?
What was the quote?
The one when he's giving the order away.
No.
It's Ashton Kutcher.
No. They definitely do it in Wayne's World.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's Mike Myers.
Is it?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
See, I'm on the fence now because now he said, "Dude, where's my car?" No. I'm thinking, oh, it might be "Dude, where's my car."
They might repeat it in "Dude, where's my car," but
is it definitely in thingy?
It's definitely
Bridget Brown's asking, "Clan, you want to join our clan?" George is saying roasted potatoes and smoked salmon would be good with wine. If you're cooking, George, you're very welcome to deliver it.
Absolutely. Joe Byers is saying vacationing on the Lewis Clark Trail. Do you know where that is on the map? We need to have a map behind us again, don't we? We need to start doing that again.
That was good fun. That was good fun.
In fact, do you know what? When we get our Kilted Coaches office, we're going to put a map on the back.
And we're going to put our top subscribers' pussies on there. Yes! That's what we'll do, and you have to send us a little avatar. Glenn, you're definitely getting your Mama June on there. We're going to slap you on there.
Jojo Potato goes on there, and Joey Gallen goes on there, and all our clan members go on there.
Now, Paul's saying they do something different but similar in Dude, Where's My Car? So it is in Wayne's World. No, I know what's in Dude, Where's My Car. In Dude, Where's My Car, the chick keeps going, and then, or something like that. She keeps fucking, and he's losing the rag with the Autobots.
Oh yeah.
That's what's in Dude With My Car. And I'm sure is it and then or and then or something. And he's like, no, that's everything. And then it just goes crazy. That's what happens in Dude Where's My Car. And Wayne's World, you're right enough. That's what we said. Glad we sorted that.
Looks good, relaxing to me, Stephen Wright. What's the difference between chickpea and garbanzo bean? Ron Grant, that's a very good question. I think you should Google that one.
Yep. Amber Dawn Carter, and then, yep. So you've seen the movie, Amber. George is asking, what's your opinion about Greece? I've been to Greece once, actually, and I got prickly heat. But other than that, it was fine. Now, one thing I will say, it was a holiday resort. Well, where was it? Corfu I was in.
Yeah.
And I was there for 2 weeks, and it was really fascinating. This was in Corfu. And I remember the first week I was there, I mean, great holiday, lovely. But there was a guy on the street, and it's a classic. He has a wee sign, and he go around the tables, and it's, I'm blind. No, he wasn't blind. He was deaf and dumb, and could you give him donations? And people would, you were going out for an evening meal, you'd chuck them. Now, at the time, I think they were in the Euro, but no, well, I don't know. Anyway, you chuck some money in the tub just to give bless him. The following week, he's going round, right? Now, you remember the week one, he was a mute, and he was deaf, a deaf mute. And the next week, he's going around playing a guitar. And I was like, that's the guy, that's that boy, because he was a youngish lad. I was like, that's him from last week. And I think what they worked out was
he's a businessman.
He's a businessman, but they know when the turnover are. So from week to week, there's different tourists, right?
He works he tries what works best,
and he mixes it up. So I actually still tipped him because he's actually a pretty damn good guitar player. But what I didn't understand was, why bother doing the deaf mute thing if you can play the guitar? Why fucking bother?
Because if it works better, then you make more money from it.
He was pretty good at the guitar.
Why bother playing the guitar if you just hold up a sign saying I'm a deaf mute?
True.
Paulina's saying, hey, I can't find your P.O. box address anywhere. It's because we don't have one, Paulina.
Nope.
Have you taken it down? No, we don't have one, Paulina, but if you want our address, it's on the bottom of every email that we send out.
Yep. Harvey Mallory, any good gyms in Glenrothes? Well,
Balburney Gym.
Balburney Gym.
Get yourself to Balburney Gym.
Yeah.
And tell them that Rab Shields and Stephen Clark sent you, because actually they probably won't know who we are.
Suzanne's saying Gym 64, but Suzanne, I'm sure that's Kirkcaldy, isn't it? Gym 64 is Kirkcaldy.
They may have expanded.
Oh, have they? Oh, maybe.
Or maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, definitely is Kirkcaldy.
Nicole Miller Borgner, what kind of exercise do lazy people do? Probably this one. This is curls.
Bicep curls.
Forearm flexors. Laddies, what's the name of the wine you're drinking? From Jerry D. Miglio.
This one is the Iron Horse. As a gift for me and the wife, actually, from our friends Finn and Vary. And if you're watching this, Finn and Vary, howdy.
Sorry, Nicole was actually asking a joke. I thought it was a question, sorry Nicole. So her question was, it was a joke, what kind of exercise do lazy people do? And the answer is diddly squats.
Ah!
We thought you were asking a really funny question. Ah, yeah.
He done the actions and everything. He's like, yeah.
Oh dear. Suzanne's saying there's 3. 1 in Dunfermline now, 2 I'm at Kirkcaldy.
Oh, happy
Well,
days.
there should really
Okay.
be 64 gyms, right? Gym 64?
Yeah, why is it all 64?
Yeah. Why Gym 64?
Why Gym 64? I mean, I understand that sometimes people name a business after the building they're in. Like, is it 64 Tay Street? You know,
I knew you were going to say
Did
TG
you?
because there's a restaurant called
63
63
yeah.
Tay Street. Yeah. You're wearing the same tartan. What gives? Because we like it.
Because it's our business.
It's our business.
Yeah.
It's a uniform.
It's a uniform. So Dale Waterhouse is saying, I knew that is why Rab had big forearms.
But why are they both even? I'll show you why. It's like that. Ah, God. That was funnier in my head.
Stephen Perry is saying, and here I would have said my joke would be off colour. Guess not here. Nope, absolutely not. What was your joke though? I missed it.
Harvey Mallory saying thanks for moving to Markinch. They were the ones that asked
nice
it.
one.
But that's not too far from Balburney Gym.
So Balburney Gym's in Markinch. Or technically is it?
Auburn Park, so that's that Woodside stroke Mark. It's between Woodside and Markinch.
It's between. Yeah, it's between. It's between the two. But Balburney Gym is very good.
The man wearing the red plaid kilt, we're both wearing red plaid kilts,
We're both wearing
is
it.
clashing with the white burgundy checkered chair. So you're clashing. Yours is the.
Yeah, because the chair almost matches the kilt and therefore it clashes.
Susie
Yeah.
Dixon, that is Coach Stephen. There you are. Red faces cute. Is that?
Oh, so Stephen Perry saying I never censored my I never said my joke. I censored myself. Stephen Perry, joke away, my friend. Joke away. If Stephen Perry came up with the awesome idea for us to do a day in the life.
Which we're doing. Well, I'm
Steve-
hoping to film mine next week actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which would be good. So that'll be on our Patreon page. So, one of our streams we were asking for ideas to offer extra for our Patreon, and Stephen Perry very kindly gave the suggestion to do a day in the life of. So we thought that's a damn good idea. In fact, I'm actually going to give credit to you, Stephen, when I do my video. I'm going to say, Stephen Perry, this is for you. This is my
This
life
is you.
for one day.
Arrol Guy 67 says, how does every Scottish joke start? By looking over your shoulder. That's pretty true.
Candy Dixon, do you belong to the same clan? Candy, the clans were abolished in 1740. Is it 1747?
What's the question?
Do we belong to the same clan?
Um,
And I'm saying the clans were abolished after Culloden. The clan system, you might be an Outlander fan.
Although technically you say we do belong to the same clan. It's a Kilted Coaches clan.
Celtic Coaches clan, yeah. But ultimately, there are no clans anymore and haven't been clans for 200 and something odd years. Is that right? Is that my math right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And basically, when it comes to wearing tartans, if you support or like the tartan, you can wear any bloody tartan you want.
You can wear whatever you want.
Generally, you can wear your family tartan if you like, but we wear the Royal Stuart because it's really recognisable. It's a nice uniform. and that's why we're in it.
If we've got a special occasion, I've got 2 Kerr tartans, which is my mother's maiden name, and I wear those because I like them.
Yes.
So Stephen Perry's joke, I actually like to start with this. What do soybeans and vibrators have in common? Now, I've got my perfect answer to this, but I don't want to say
Wait,
it.
soybeans and vibrators have in common. What's your answer? Come on, I want to hear your answer first. Come on.
I can't say it.
Say it.
No, I can't.
You've got to say it, because now you can't take credit if they've got the same answer as you. Oh. Go on. He's going to wait himself.
They're both meat substitutes.
And was that your answer, or was
No.
that? They're both meat substitute. What was your answer?
I'll tell you later. Yeah.
You'll tell me later, alright.
Actually, the main reason I'm going to tell you later is because I've not quite formulated it in my head.
Yeah.
But it's something to do with.
When he gets this joke sorted, that's going to be genius. What did you whisper?
You'll never know.
You'll never. It had something to do with a soybean
And a vibrator.
and a vibrator. There you are. And Stephen's come up with his own answer to that connection.
And I think it was better than Stephen Perry's.
I think it was better than Stephen, but Stephen Perry's was good.
It was good. It was good.
But yes.
Shalon Dillon. Dylan!
You son of a bitch.
Yes! Hello there, really enjoyed your channel. Enjoyed or enjoying? You're not only funny but very sexy in your kilts. You sure come to Texas and check out. But be careful when you're removing your kilt in the Lone Star State. Is that what it's called? The Lone Star State? Have you ever heard of that before? Why is it called the Lone Star State?
Did you ever answer the pizza joke? Nancy, I think the pizza joke was they can smell it but they can't eat it. I think
That's
that was the
right,
answer. Yeah.
Oh, they both work for the tip.
They were asking, they want to know. So, Penny, Mary, and Linnea, if either of you are vegans, you won't want to know. So there you go. If that gives you a bit of an inclination, there you are. Let's go in that direction.
Yeah.
What did Pedro say? Somebody said, yeah, what Pedro said.
Vote for Pedro.
Vote Pedro. Yeah, he said, fucking sexy guys with an extra S. But thank you, Pedro. Legend.
Texas is known as the Lone Star State. But why? Well, Texas flag has 1 star. Got you.
And Londell Jackson says, because no one else wants to be around Texas. Whooped. Hey, are you all going to share? Sounds like you're both feeling pretty good right now. Miriam, share what? The joke that we weren't going to share? It's a vegan joke.
It's a vegan joke. It's a bit.
And you know, vegans get offended at anything, right? Let's be fair. And they're probably offended at the fact we're not actually sharing the joke.
If I shared the joke, people get offended and it would confirm the joke.
So leave it at the connection between a soybean and a dildo. Cheryl May Mills, Texas is 3 Lone Star State, only state to fly our flag equal to the US flag. Oh well.
Well, there you go.
Every day is a school day, eh?
Thanks for letting us know.
No, not 3. The. Cheryl, are you drunk? You're working from home, lass.
Vanderson Priaro says, say hi to Brazilian fans. Are you talking about Brazilian fans as in people who are fans of Brazilians in terms of the people, or
the
Brazilians
people
in terms of the whole runway?
I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say hi to everyone in Brazil.
There you go.
But if I'm wrong, I apologise to all those fans of Brazil.
Brazilian fans.
Would you happen to have a straw I can have for that bottle, David Thomas?
No.
You're going to like bottle bong it. Maybe we were doing that on that night out.
Yeah.
Do you know whose fault that is? Do you know
Yours.
the truth? No, yeah, but do you know who originally that fault is?
Yours.
I mean, go back in time.
Right,
So,
okay, got you.
years and years ago, when we were going out back in the clubbing days, I was out with Liam. Now, Liam makes our Spot the Scots. So this was way back in 2007, 2008. And every time we said, right, we're going to have shots this night, we're going to bar, we're having a different shot every time we went. And we got to the point We ran out of shots. And it was Liam that said, do you want a blue submarine? I was like, that sounds fucking cool. I'll have a blue submarine. And I was turning around to chat up some birds. And I turned back and it was a blue wicked with a straw on the top. I was like, the fuck is that? And he told me how to do it.
Yeah.
So it was Liam that started it. It's Liam's fault. So Liam that makes
So
our
in case you
Scottish
don't know what
Scots,
it is, you get a blue wicked, a blue WKD.
basically an alcohol pop.
I'm assuming you get them in the States, but
Like-
also it's a blue alcohol pop. You put a straw in it. It looks like a very girly drink.
Yeah, and you hold the straw on the outside for air.
You
pop.
turn the straw over so the air can escape, and you basically down it. And as long as you can open your gullet, you just down it.
Holy shit, Angie Symington, I had a Brazilian this morning.
Ooh.
Now, I was having a conversation once about a Brazilian, and I couldn't make my mind up if a Brazilian is bald or if it's a landing strip. Now, the argument for it being bald is that, and this is the person that was having the discussion with me, is they said, well, there's nothing really there in Brazil. Right? But I was like, I'm pretty sure it's a landing strip.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a landing strip as well.
Angie's saying it's bald, so she's saying it's bald. Why is it a Brazilian bald? Like, why is it not?
You would think if anything, it'd be like a cross, like the Jesus on the what's it called?
A Newcastle in.
The what?
What's the statue?
What's the
Newcastle?
Jesus called? What's it called? Christ the Redeemer.
The Christ the
The
Redeemer.
Christ the Redeemer. So you think a Brazilian would be like Christ the Redeemer, right? In fact, that should be the new thing. The new Brazilian. The Kilted coach is Brazilian. Should be Christ the Redeemer shaved into your pubes.
Holly's saying, I thought Hollywood is bald. Holly, have you got a Holly? Holly's got a Hollywood. She's
yeah,
bound to have a
yeah.
Hollywood.
Would you shave all your pubes off? Hollywood.
Holly might be rethinking going for that office manager job. You guys are so funny. Love watching your live shows. We try, Amanda. Xanthi said, do you take challenges? Sometimes. We used to take more challenges and then we just got bored of them, to be honest. We did them all. Every challenge possible.
Christy Lynn says, I was looking forward to watching your live today, but since I can't see anything, I guess I will catch you all next time.
Can't see us.
Christy Lynn, why can't you see us? That's funny. Put some oil over your armchair, Rab.
Oh, it's because it's squeaking. Sorry, I'm rocking. My bad.
The Jesus Christo. Yeah.
Now, Lisa McLeod Turner is saying Brazilian is bald front and back.
Who's got hair in the back?
No.
Hair in the back.
No.
It's like you smooching with a girl and you're like, what the fuck? You need a Brazilian, man. What did you say there?
A Brazilian is bald front and back. It's the old David Beckham, was it back sack and crack?
Oh, okay, got you. I got you. Backsack and crack. I would have thought the Kilted coach's Brazilian would be a big hash mark. That's actually good, Stephen Berry.
Yeah.
In fact, free membership for 3 months to the first person who gets that.
Actually, a year's membership for anyone who gets a Kilted coach's tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kilted coach's tattoo is for a whole year, or if you get the Kilted coach's, do we call it the Kilted coach's Brazilian, or do we call it the KC do?
The KC doing. Susan McKenna is, my daughter keep coming and asking me what I'm watching as I'm laughing so much. Caroline is saying, why waste your time with shaving waxing? Just get lasered. Makes me just think of Austin Powers and the laser. The frickin' laser.
Frickin' laser. I want fucking sharks with laser beams strapped to their heads.
The Kilted coaches Kiltzillion from Gary's Kiltzillion.
The
Kiltzillion. Thank you,
Yes.
Gary Scott McLean. Carefully, almost spit his wine on his shirt. Yeah, I think white shirt as well. Back sack and crack is a manzillion. Susan, she's only 13. Well, we'll try and keep the.
Oh, there's.
No. Susan said, my daughter keep coming and asking me what I'm watching as I'm laughing so much.
Oh, right, okay, so there's not a 13-year-old watching this.
No,
right now.
but she's saying
That's
she's
fine.
only 13.
Okay.
But we can talk about Brazil and getting your head shaved.
Yes, and go and see Christ the Redeemer.
So in Brazil you can get your head shaved and it's bald, front and back.
And they're very good at football in Brazil.
Yes. So there you are, Susan's daughter. This is very educational for you, and this is just really deep Ribena.
Yes.
It's called Iron Horse Ribena.
So now you can rewind this tape for literally 15 seconds and then say to your daughter, here's what I'm watching. And then within 15 seconds you say, right, now fuck off so I can watch the rest.
Yeah. Now also, listen to the sound. It's not working.
And now it's not working anymore.
Never mind. Please
Oh,
to the USA, Stanford Walker. We do plan to. I'm an old lady and still waiting for Tom Hardy. What is taking you so long to get him there? Nobody wants to see a... What do you want Tom Hardy for when you've got Stephen and Rab? Well, nobody wants to see a mad gran. That's
Mad
true.
Gran? Fuck.
Nobody wants to see a mad gran.
Jeff is saying, good evening, gentlemen. I'm enjoying a fine glass of Californian Cabernet with you in New Mexico.
Oh, happy days. We'll drink to that. Jeff it was, wasn't it?
Where's this from?
The Iron Horse must be from...
Barossa. Iron Horse Barossa.
He's trying like a bear. Is there a map on it? There's something's a map on it. No, that's going to help us because we're fucking useless.
A real Barossa.
Useless.
A real Barossa Shiraz.
Here we are, Australian wine.
We're drinking Australian right now.
We're classy lads. There you are, Jeff. Enjoy. Stanford Walker's from Portland, Oregon. Susan says, I did tell her to tidy her room. Tell her to tidy it again. Tell her to mess it up and tidy it faster.
Captain Housekeeping. This is a good point. Captain Housekeeping. We give ourselves the shame globe.
What for?
For like, the fuck? We're like, where's this from?
Right, the shame globe is for the Kilty coaches. Right, the shame globe is for the Kilty coaches for being a pair of wankers that didn't know where their wine was from. We're gonna
And
sit
for
there.
generally being pricks.
Shame, 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 shame. Hey, we're out the shame globe. Wine tasting, Martin Evans. You know, we could pretend to be wine connoisseurs, but never gonna happen.
Captain Housekeeping has just given us 3 thumbs up of all different colours.
He's very inclusive.
Very inclusive.
I love watching the old detective program Columbo, and there's one of the episodes where the guy that is the murderer is a wine connoisseur, but he's so crazy, and the way he gets caught out is all because he hides the body in his wine cabinet that has to be set to a particular temperature, but he switches off the air in there to kill the guy basically, which spoils his wine, and then Columbo manages to take a bottle of wine from there, bring it separately to a restaurant, and the guy then works out it's spoiled wine and throws a tantrum but doesn't realise it's his own wine, so he sets himself up that, you know, whatever, he's a killer. Anyway, but when I was watching it, I was just thinking, I couldn't be a wine wanker, you know that?
Wine wanker.
He was like, I'm getting a scent of this, I'm getting a scent of that, and Columbo had it right, because Columbo said, oh, I've actually been doing my homework. So he says, oh, what's this wine? He's like, so Columbo's like, a scent of this, scent of that, and he's like, it's either the this or the that. The guy's like, very good. How did you know that? He said, well, you only have 4 wines that you make here. And I knew it wasn't the other 2. The way he did it, I was like, man, that would be me. I would be working out, not by the smell, not by the thing.
By logic.
Yeah, I said wine
By
wanker.
logic.
Yeah, I said wine wanker. That's unfair because I just get it. It's not my thing, right? Like, I couldn't even tell you. Even whiskey, I love whiskey, but I couldn't really tell you where a whiskey was. Well, I could between the Speyside ones, possibly. I'd be able to say.
Yeah. Okay, so this, I would say that this is a follow-on point of fact. This is exactly what we're talking about for our talk. So, can we
Talking about our talk?
Should we talk about our talk?
Talk about our talk.
Sure. We can talk about our talk. So we've been invited to talk at the Scottish Fitness and Nutrition Expo, which is in Glasgow, which is in September. And we're just discussing, like, what are we going to talk about? And we want a story to tell. Actually, maybe we should talk about whiskey. because as much as we love whiskey, we don't like. There's only so many things that you can focus on in life, and like wine connoisseurs, whiskey connoisseurs, I totally understand it's a really good skill to have, but I would much rather be that guy because I've got things going on in my life that I can't be arsed trying to differentiate the Glenlivet from the Speyside single, whatever, doesn't matter, or the Lafroig from the Talisker.
Or even what year of Glenlivet. I couldn't tell you
Yeah,
that.
yeah, doesn't matter. So what I want is like, you pour me a wine, I'll tell you if I like it or not. And then once I like it, then maybe I'll learn the grapes, okay? So this is a Shiraz. Maybe I know the difference between a Shiraz and a Merlot. Like, oh no, I prefer a Merlot to a Shiraz because it's just a different variety of grape. It's the same for whiskey. I really like a smooth Speyside, and I also like a peaty, smoky Islay malt. And that's a bit as far as it goes because I've got much more important things that I spend more time and energy into. So yeah, absolutely. When it comes to wines and whiskies, you know what you like, know what you don't like, know what you prefer, know what you're in the mood for, but I can't be, unless you're going to be one of those guys who go in real depth.
You'd have to drink a lot of wine, right?
Yeah, and if you care that much, it means you've got nothing going on in your life at all.
The Claire rare. Time to get pish. Slanty.
Yes.
Yay, happy days.
Alana's on. Hey.
Harold Robertson, you guys are great. And sorry, Alana.
Alana is saying, hi gentlemen, I'm in bed with a Brazilian. Boom tish. Great live, you're on fire.
Oof.
Boom tish.
Is your Brazilian on fire?
What's the boom tish?
Is that not?
Boom tish. Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I would have said a but boom boom tish.
Julie Sightwise, yes, we love the Lagavulin.
Did she say
I think Lagavulin. Lagavulin, yes, that's a very nice whiskey. Yep, we do love that one. Colsey, enjoy your day, fellas. I have to go get my daughter from volleyball tryouts. Wish her luck and thanks.
Oh,
Fingers
happy
crossed.
days. I used to play volleyball. In fact, I was chatting to my friend Mark. My friend Mark still plays professional volleyball over. He's now in Bulgaria.
Really?
Aye. And it's funny because his kids, they grew up in France, so they went to. I've maybe told the story before when they're learning French. They went to school in France, so they're learning French, but then they had English class in their French school. So like Mark and Louise, their mum and dad, were like, oh, English class, you'll find this easy. And they're like, well, yeah, but no, they speak English, but not English. And they're like, what do you mean? Like, well, today we're learning to count to 10. Like, but you can do that. Well, yeah, I can do it in English, but I can't do it in French English. I'm like, what are you talking about? They're like, well, we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they say a 1, a 2, a 3. So it's like English in a French accent. So now they're in Bulgaria, and Mark's still playing volleyball at 36 years old. So he's like, oh, I'm not too sure how long I can continue this for, but he's still doing very well with it.
Jonathan Foley, how good's this? Post-workout protein and a laugh. Hello from Sydney, Australia, Jonathan. Hey, you've been pumping iron, and I can chill out.
We're drinking from the Barossa Valley apparently in Australia. So, cheers to you.
Gretchen Hinkson saying, have lots of wineries in Lake Erie area of Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Lake Erie, have I said that right?
Ooh.
Or Lake Erie?
Amber Waller saying, yes, Joe Byers, I would totally do it too. What would you do?
Oof. Isn't it funny when you see the comments, they all fly up and then you get excited.
Joe Byers, that's doable. I would do 3 times 3.
Holy shit! What was doable?
Oh, wait.
Now you've got us all piqued our interest.
Come
Come on, this better be exciting. There's
how big should... I think it's tattoos. Wait now.
talking about Kelly Coach's tattoos maybe?
How big should the tattoo be?
Ailey McLeod, hello from Inverness. I think we gave you a shout out, Ailey. Apologies if we didn't.
Yeah, Joe's saying that's doable. A 3 times 3. No, a 3 inch. Oh, it's a 3 inch by 3 inch. So it's like a 3 inch by 3 inch hashtag. You should do it. Make sure it's coloured red and yellow.
Holly Dolly's away to bed. Away with your Hollywood.
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 I remember my friend Rebecca from Bob Burney Gym.
Oh yeah.
So Rebecca used to date this guy called William Wood. And so Rebecca's dad was an absolute legend. Remember Grant? Do you remember Grant?
Grant, the owner Grant.
No. So Grant, the owner, was friends with Grant and Rebecca's dad.
Okay, right, okay. I knew
Right.
Grant, the owner.
So Grant and Rebecca's dad. He was just a bit of a legend, and so Rebecca started dating this guy called William Wood, and she was introducing him to his dad, to her dad, and she said, "Dad, this is William Wood," and he's like, "William better fucking not."
Oh, genius. Kelly Trevino, hello from Colorado. Way.
Still at that bottle, I see.
We're on the second bottle now.
This is the second bottle, actually.
That's the first one.
Oh, Amber saying, "Oh, Joe, where are you putting the tattoo?" So Joe, apparently Joe's going to get a tattoo. The Kelly coach says, "Joe, you get free membership for a year if you do."
Yeah, they are, Joe. Actually, you'll probably pay a year's membership to get the tattoo.
I know.
What is your all-time favourite drink, Mary Aubrey? You mean alcohol? We would say whiskey. I would probably say the Glenlivet whiskey. I do like red wine as well.
Yeah.
If you mean drink in general, I love fucking water.
Did you say, if you mean gin, I like drinking water?
I mean in general.
Oh, general. I thought you said
In
gin. I was
general,
like,
no. I meant
Yeah.
in general, but really,
3 of us. Paulina's getting it done.
Jesus.
Fuck.
What? Where are they getting it done?
Joe's getting on his ass.
What? Where are they getting it done?
Joe's getting on his ass. He's like, on my ass, of course.
Oh, this is funny.
Oh shit. Well, I'm going to regret saying this, but we need photos. I'm going to regret saying this, but we need photos.
Oh man, that's funny.
You know, you get like those tattoos. Like my friend Finn's got the tattoo of Bane on his arm, and it looks cool. It's like it is like the Dark Knight Rises Bane.
Yeah.
It looks cool, but ultimately that's Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool as hell, but it's Tom Hardy as Bane.
Yeah.
It's not like Bane. There's no such
It's not
person as
comic Bane, yeah.
I think people should get. Imagine the first person that gets a tattoo of Rab on their chest. It's like, because Rab is like close to my heart.
Yeah.
And, like, it'd be weird seeing your face on somebody else's body.
When I worked in St Andrews, one of the ladies that worked there, her husband got her face on his pec.
Oh shit!
And she actually said it was a bit strange because when they were getting down and bumping uglies, here's her face.
Looking.
Looking at her. But it was, and the thing is, like, she showed us pictures, and it was quite well done, don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but that's quite... But could you imagine, you'd have to stay together forever. Like, you couldn't break. Imagine you,
See the clever thing about this is, see if you put on weight, your face would stretch, but then so would the tattoo.
Yeah.
Do you think it'd be an equal proportion?
You would have to see, right? But imagine he then went with someone else. She's like, who am I looking at? Who is Tom Hardy? Angie, you know who Tom Hardy is. What? How you not know Tom Hardy? Exactamundo.
So apparently Amber's going to get her on her ass too, and Paulina's going to get her on her ankle. And saying, "You've seen my ass before. Crack on, man." Joe, that's a fair point. We have seen your ass before.
Joe just doesn't give a fuck.
Joe Potato doesn't give a fuck.
Joe Potato. Karen saying, you fellas are sounding pretty lit. We're getting there,
And we've got work to do after this.
Yeah. Serious work too. But I think we're going to be in a jolly mood for it.
Captain Housekeeper is saying it's a no from me. Where's your commitment, man?
Yeah, man. Drew, what's going on? Jesus. Seen that? None of us have tattoos. Should lead by example, right?
Yeah.
I actually don't have any tattoos. I don't have any plans to get tattoos.
Now, technically speaking, I've got a tattoo.
Have you? How?
Because see, when I was at school, I had a pen in my pocket, and then we were playing football. We're doing something, and I bent over, or I was thrown forward, and the pen stabbed my leg, and a little blue dot right there.
You got a tattoo?
So technically, I've got a tattoo.
You've tainted that perfect skin.
Is there such a thing as serious work for you two, Stephen Perry?
Serious work.
Serious work.
When we can't goof around, it would be serious work. When we choose not to goof around, that's just...
Is there such a thing as serious work for us two?
I don't know.
No.
No. There's an approximation of such, but no.
Stephen has a tattoo of the world. Yeah, it's like Friends from Phoebe. Phoebe from Friends.
She got the world.
Well, she got a tattoo, but it was like a little blue dot.
It was the world.
And she said in Friends, technically it's the world. I got the whole world. You just got a butterfly. I think Rachel got a butterfly or something.
Right.
You only got a butterfly. Technically, I got the whole world.
Cheryl saying, serious work? That's no fun. Yes.
Ted, rep shot's on. Remember Ted? Ted was the one who wanted a shout out, and his day was made up because we gave him a shout out.
So Ted, we're giving you another shout out. There we are. Let's make your day again. I can't help but swinging on this chair. We need to get WD-40 for it.
We do, but where do you put it?
I will fucking find where it is.
We will find it.
We'll bath this thing in WD-40.
Well, when we move it to our new office, we
Yes.
will check it out and put some WD-40 on it.
When we get the new clan cave, we will have a map. We're going to get people's avatared faces on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will get people to send us their buses.
And our pictures of the tattoos.
Nicole saying, you guys make my day, always make me laugh, and love to listen to your accents. Well, thank you, Nicole. There we are. Hannah Key saying, where's the gin? We've actually not had a gin night for a long time.
I know.
It's not really something we drink that often, is it?
Do you know, I think I've still got a bottle of gin that Stephen, Christ, what's his name? Fotheringham.
Stephen Fotheringham, of course.
Remember he gave us a bottle of gin? Well, that's still in my cupboard.
Was it Stephen Fotheringham also gave us the gin glasses? Or was
Yeah,
that
the
someone
gin
else?
glasses, yeah.
Nice.
I've got one of the glasses, one went missing.
Yeah. How come I've not notified of these lives? My first time seeing you two live. Have you subscribed to the page, etc., etc.? No, I need to work out how you say your name, because if you're going to comment regularly, is it Lenaya?
Lenaya.
It looks like Lenaya. Does it look like Lenaya? I'm saying Lenaya.
I would say Lenaya, yeah.
We're taking a wild stab in the dark, Lenaya.
So she's been notified of our presence, but she doesn't like our page. Well, Lenaya should just like our page.
Like our page, yeah. Comment regularly
Yeah.
and you'll know. Julie Sightwise, I don't know where this came from, is I'm sorry I squirted VD40 in your mouth, but it stopped that sound you were making. VD40.
What does VD stand for?
VD, vagina.
I would say
discharge.
Vaginal disease.
Vaginal discharge in your mouth. Vaginal discharge. 14.
Hey guys, shout out from Joplin, Missouri. My favourite Scottish music act is the Bay City Rollers. Who are yours?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
The Red Hot Chili Peppers, aye. Or so Proclaimers are obviously the failsafe. We've got Deacon Blue, which are awesome. Deacon Blue with Dignity. Everyone should just stop watching us right now and go and listen to Deacon Blue Dignity, and it is like a life lesson, and you will thank us for it. Set it up, set it up, set it up, set it up,
set it up, set it up.
set it up again, set it up again, set it up again. Go and listen to Deacon Blue.
Rod Stewart, Ailey Sane, good shout.
Rod Stewart, yeah, I mean, Rod's got a good few followers, but he's okay. It's not something I would normally put on.
Do you know what's funny about Rod Stewart for me, and I have to get past it. I don't like his music, I'm neither up down about it. But it's the fact that I think he looks like a little weasel, but he gets all the ladies. I'm like, fuck's sake.
He looks Jewish, right?
He just doesn't, he gets the ladies obviously because he's a rock star. And that kind of makes me put off his music, and yet his music still, it's decent, it's not. I mean, I think there's better art out there, and he was huge. I think he was huge at the time that he was...
Yeah. But he's a huge star, and there's no taking that away from him. But personally, for me, I'd much rather listen to Deacon Blue, Dignity. Get it done.
Iron Maiden, Jennifer Evenson, but they're not Scottish.
They're not Scottish, are they?
I don't think so.
Now, who was it sung? There was a band, I'm pretty sure it was from Glasgow way, and it was Kelsey Dagger and all that lot. Who was that?
Chelsea Dagger.
Chelsea.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Who was that? What was the name of the band?
Oh.
One for
idea who they are.
Please, somebody tell us who that is. Chelsea Dagger. Somebody Google it, please.
Oh my God! How could you not know Michelle Norris? Come on, help us out. Come on, Michelle. I think you. I hope you were listening to what we were doing there and knew what we were singing. Sheena Easton.
Christ, who was it? It was
Fratellis.
Fratellis.
The Fratellis. Danny's on the spot. Carol Ann's on the spot.
Yes,
on the spot.
the Fratellis. There you go. There's
There
a good
we
Scottish.
are.
I say they're fairly recent. They've been around the past sort of 10 years. Very good.
Yes, yes.
And in fact, there's a bunch of Scottish songs that are like really sort of iconic for us anyway. Like Fratellis, Chelsea Dagger, they've got that tune to them. The Proclaimers with 500 Miles, then Deacon Blue with Dignity. There's like really iconic songs that really grip you. You're like, oh man, that's fucking awesome. And obviously Dougal MacLean with Caledonia is one of my favourite songs. If you haven't heard Caledonia by Dougal MacLean, you should go listen to that too.
Stuart Patterson saying, named after the Goonies baddies. Man, I love the movies, the Goonies. The baddies were the Fratellis.
Yeah, they were.
Man, I had the computer game, and the soundtrack in the computer game was what's her name? Oh fuck. Oh, what was her name? The American singer, blonde hair, that did the song for the Goonies. Cyndi Lauper. And in the computer game, they even had her song in the computer game. And I was like,
ah, cool.
Yeah.
Apparently, YouTube's got a better picture. So Lauren Lee says it switched to YouTube. Come on, Eileen. Who sung that?
It's one of the 80s bands. Come on, I fucking knows.
Did you just say Caledonian? Caledonia. Stephen Perry, Caledonia. So it's the old name for Scotland, Caledonia.
Now Ailey's spot on Runrig. I used to love Runrig.
Runrig is good.
Actually, Ailey, I'm going to actually download one of their albums. I hope they're on iTunes.
Well, I seen Runrig at the, what's the 80s festival called? Rewind Festival last year. Seen Runrig and they were awesome. Really good.
Forgot about Texas.
Oh, Texas.
Texas, yeah.
Amy McDonald.
Yes, that's right.
And what's that? Katie Tunstall.
Katie Tunstall, yes. Suddenly I see.
Paolo Nutini. Awesome.
People were mentioning Paolo Nutini.
Oh, really? Yeah, I love Paolo.
Yeah.
I went to see Paolo live, and it's really funny because like Paolo's got this natural slur when he sort of sings live. But he was wasted when I went to see it. It was like this real intimate concert when there was like, I don't know, maybe 100 people, and he was pretty drunk, trying out some new material, and there was a lot of complaints afterwards, like he was wasted. And I'm like, yeah, but it was good fun.
Calvin Harris. Now, didn't Calvin Harris die?
No, he dated what's her name? Shake It Off. Shake It Off.
Yeah. I'm sure he died.
No, he didn't die.
Did Calvin Harris die?
What's the girl's name? Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Yeah, I think Calvin Harris died.
No, he's not dead.
No.
I would have heard that.
Somebody died. One of the DJ style people died.
Really?
Yeah, last year, a big one.
It wasn't Calvin Harris. Would have heard that.
Who died last year? There was a big.
I mean,
DJ
let's be
stroke.
fair. If you dated Taylor Swift and then she dumped you, I think I'd die too.
Somebody fucking died. I thought it was Calvin Harris. Avicii. That's
Really?
almost Calvin Harris. It was Avicii. There we are. Lift me up.
Avicii,
Raise me
there
up,
you
whatever
go.
it is,
Calvin
yeah.
Harris is alive. Ken Anderson, thanks for confirming.
Did I just try and kill off Calvin Harris? Poor bastard Calvin. Not that you're listening. I apologise.
You know Calvin is sitting there in his mansion right now thinking,
What a fucking dick.
somebody's talking about me. And just like checking himself, am I still alive? Like, what the fuck?
It's like that fake news that spreads. The amount of times people have tried to kill off Morgan Freeman.
I know.
It's fucking bad. Like,
It
and
is
I've just
bad.
done it with Calvin Harris. I
know.
apologise.
This
Sorry.
is, yeah, Captain Housekeeper. This is how rumours start.
Hey.
Calvin Harris is not dead.
It's Avicii. Thank you. It was Avicii. I knew one of them had died. But Calvin, take care of your health.
In
pal.
fact, maybe we should spread the rumour that Calvin Harris is dead because then his music becomes more popular, right?
he'll
Makes
get
him richer.
millions, and he'll
Yeah.
probably just once he clocks that, he'll just lay low for a week or
Yeah.
two, pretend he was not logged on, Wi-Fi issues, blame the local company.
I'm actually quite upset, mate. I can't believe he's dead.
I know, it's tragic. I think we should all go and buy his albums.
I think we should all go buy his albums. Calvin Harris, let's go buy his albums.
Linnea says, "Oh, just see my notification for your lives was turned off. Don't. How dare you? How dare you? This is a ball hair away from getting the shame globe.
How very,
But
very
because
dare
you fixed it, that's fine. There's no shame globe. But next time.
Dixie's Midnight Runners, spelling may be wrong, sings Come On Eileen.
Come on, Eileen. Man,
We grew up with somebody called Eileen,
yeah.
and she hated that song. She was like, do not sing that song.
Eileen was brilliant because she did standard grade PE with me, and she was a strong girl.
She was strong as...
Yeah, she wasn't a big girl, but she was just strong. But whenever it was raining, we used to play an indoor game. It was heady handball, and the set rules were the boys could header the ball, but the girls could do an overhand smash, because the majority of the girls, and that means everyone but Eileen, were little pansies and did their makeup and a lot of them didn't even want their hair hit because it was all tied back in baubles and whatever. But Eileen was like, fuck it, I'll smash this ball. She probably would have headed it if she could. But because she was so good, I would always pick her. And all you had to do was get the ball up to her and she would absolutely hammer it. So, come on, Eileen. There we are.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, poor Susan. So she's saying her daughter's called Ruby and she hates that song. Ruby, 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 Ruby!
Remember that was one of our behind the scenes.
It was.
And we were talking about Booby, Booby,
Booby!
Booby!
That's right, yeah.
Captain Housekeeper said, I have a friend called Jolene. Oh, no way.
Oh, shit.
Oh, what a shame.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. Is that the one, Don't Steal My Man?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure. Is that the one, She's Trying to Steal Her Man? I think so. George is saying, do you have bullying in your CV hools? You mean schools? What? I'm sure there's bullying everywhere. You actually, be a fair comment to say you get bullying everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
Workplaces, amongst friends.
Unfortunately,
schools.
it's part of human nature.
Yeah.
In fact, it's part of animal nature. We're just other animals.
Yeah. And it's about recognising it and dealing with it appropriately when and where it happens.
Yeah.
Or if you see it happening, knowing how to deal with it.
And do you know what? The fact that we call it bullying is actually a huge thing for the human race. It's not great for us, but if you think about the animal kingdom, what we call bullying is just the natural pecking order. People want to establish themselves as superior, and I think it's just animal nature. But because we live in a civilized society, it's only natural that you want to, whether it's, whether you're good looking or ugly, you make fun of the ugly people, or you're the smart people and the dumb people, or the people who are good at crochet and people who are not good at crochet.
But that's never fucking happened, right?
but it's this natural thing. It's like when you want to assert your superiority over someone, and unfortunately we live in this. It's not unfortunate, it's actually fortunate. We live in a civilized society where we can recognise it as, actually, it might be human nature, but it's also bullshit, so stop it.
I tell you what though, when it comes to bullying, it's worse when it's verbal. Physical bullying, like when I was younger, if any guy, it was only really if guys were older than you, picked on you, you could stand your ground or give what you got. If you got your lickings, fine. If not, you could come back strong, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But it's when it was verbal. And for me, it was if girls ever made fun of you for any reason. I remember actually a girl I was at school with, I actually dated her later in primary school. But when I was growing up, I used to get hand-me-down trousers from my big brother. And of course, although he was 4 years older than I wasn't 4 years shorter than he was, believe it or not, even though I look 4 years shorter than him. But, so there was always, if I sat down, my trousers were dried up, and this girl, lovely girl, but she was like, oh, did your cat die? And I was like, I don't have a cat, I've got a dog. They're like, your trousers are at half-mast. And I was like, you fucker. So they were dried up. And so it meant every time I'd sit down, I was always trying to like pull my trousers down, and it was just this paranoia of trying to like cover up my socks. And because there was nothing you could do about it, you couldn't, it wasn't a physical thing, it was a verbal thing, so it was always harder. So maybe in the animal kingdom, I suppose in animal kingdom it's verbal because they growl and snarl at each other, but that's still kind of almost physical, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas because we are higher sentient beings, we've got to
And
deal
you
with
know, when it comes to physical bullying, I totally get it can be very, very scary, but the solution to the problem is actually quite simple. You fight back. Physically, everybody can fight. There's some people better than others. I totally get that. Some people are bigger than others. However, regardless if you win, lose or draw, if you fight back, the bullies will always think twice about doing it again. Plain and simple. Like if you're getting bullied physically, you just hit back, do whatever. It's only when you take it that it becomes a problem. And for me, like, the mental, the emotional bullying can be actually more damaging because some people just don't know how to think back. Maybe that's naive of me to say because some people just don't know how to fight back physically either.
And sometimes as well, if it's one-on-one bullying, I think that rule definitely applies. Unfortunately, with group bullying, the person's galvanised by the group. So if it was one-on-one, the person, if they say they fought back, they might think twice. But if they've got 5 or 6 people behind them, either verbally or physically, they've always got that group backup. So they never ever feel undermined. They never ever, they might actually if it's a... But anyway, stand your ground, no matter what.
I think Paulina's about to do a tattoo.
Really?
I have the transferring paper ready now, lads. Love heart, hashtag.
What's she doing?
I think she's going to do the hashtag.
Herself? She's
Yeah.
going to do it on her ass, or so? How's she going to do it on her ass?
No, Paulina's doing her ankle.
Oh, it's Joe's doing his ass.
Are you going to do the red and yellow? Because that's quite important. That means
Sarah
something.
Rorty, the one in the grey, that's you, matey.
The one in the grey?
You are an absolute babe.
Oh, really?
Right, matey. So Sarah Rorty thinks you're
this
a
is a
babe.
blue t-shirt. This is blue. This is not grey, is it? It's a bluey grey. Okay,
Well, from
I'll
her
give you that.
perspective.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
The crochet world is full of bullies.
The crochet world's full of bullies. Who's that, Glenn?
That's Captain Housekeeper.
God, fuck's sake.
Those crochet motherfuckers. That's what we should have called this live feed. The crochet motherfuckers.
If we knew we were going to talk about crochet,
yeah.
then fuck's sake. Linnea saying, what are we getting tattooed if I decide to get it for myself next month? Live notification. Get that tattooed on your ass.
Yeah, get
Don't miss it
notified.
again. Human nature is disgusting. Yes, George, yep, you're right.
Only if you are mindless about it. Nature have got a lot of flaws. Like we are destroying the planet in some certain ways, but there's also huge benefits to the human race. And actually, we could be the saviors of the world, the earth, the universe. Love.
We're going to be saving it.
Yeah, we can be awesome if we really wanted. The more mindful people are, the better.
Sarah's saying, I must be colourblind, it looks great to me. And Linnea's saying, you fucker. I love when people say that because I called her it. You fucker. I would say that line, Linnea, to be fair, so good for you. You fucker.
Yeah. Lauren Lay saying the sad part of bullying is it stems from a deep sense of insecurity.
Yeah.
Absolutely 100%.
I would say 101%.
You'd be an asshole.
I'm being a bully.
Actually, see, one of my pet peeves is saying like, we actually got a few emails through the other day, and it's like something, 300%. This.
It can only be 100%.
Like, the whole point of the percentage system
It's per 100.
It's 0 to 100.
Yeah.
100 is everything. So if you say 300, it means like there's 3 people or there's 3 lots of it. It's like 100%. As soon as you say 110%, you're like, you just wrecked that whole system because 111% is then more than what you just said. The whole point of 100% is everything. So stop speaking shit.
Sarah, I do have an iPhone, but Sarah, you obviously don't have an iPhone X, my dear, because iPhone X is what's streaming on YouTube by now. Crystal clear, lots of light. You must be watching it on an inferior iPhone and you think his top is grey. So Sarah, my darling, you're going to have to upgrade to see
Is it grey or is it blue? I'm not
to
sure.
see your handsome devil of a Stephen in a better light. Do you think how good looking it would be if you were watching from an iPhone X?
Yeah,
How's that?
Is that better?
Is that any better?
I don't know.
Jennifer's asking, will there be new clan workout content? Jennifer, yes.
Yes.
Everlane 2.0 is like a ball hair away from release.
Yeah,
Like-
it's looking really, really cool.
But
If
before
I
the
could
end of
show
August,
you-
it should
in
be
fact,
good
can
to
I,
go.
Can I show them?
Have you got it on there?
I don't know if it will transfer. Hang on.
It's fucking exciting. We've got new lenses,
Off photo.
new lenses, different
Video.
workouts, revamp, compression of nutrition, added
Ooh,
nutrition
yes, there is.
lessons.
So, shall we show you a 1 minute clip of one of the videos?
60 seconds
show
of
some-
life.
I've got Canoe Hill here, and I've also got the Falls of Brewer. Which one should I show them?
Whichever one's the better one. They're both awesome. You
They're
shouldn't
both
have to
awesome.
think.
I'll show you the Falls of Brewer. Oh, pardon me. Right, like. Right, this is one of the new videos. Ooh. Workout 1. I'm going to show you like 10 to 20 seconds of this. So this is our full body 5, and only clan members will know what the full body 5 actually is and how to operate it. You can't really hear the sound though, can you? Oh, there you go.
Is that the tune for it?
And that's all you're getting. Ugh, that's all you're getting.
Boom. It is backwards. Stanford, yes.
Yeah.
Facebook is Facebook is flipped. YouTube is not. There we are. Good jams. There we are. It's good jam. I like jam. Not jam in a while. Not marmalade either. Jam and marmalade.
Well, look at that. Look at that still. Okay, so this is one of our locations. The waterfall in the background, Rab's handsome puss in the foreground, and then some fuzzy guy in the back.
Now, just remember, everybody, that we used to have Franco. Franco sacrificed himself to make Everlane 2.0 possible. So, respect is due. He actually did all he needed to do, footage-wise, before he
did.
threw himself off the bridge. Is that bottle done?
Very much.
Oh well. Job is done almost, right? We're going to drink to the end of this. And then we're buggering off. He's like a ball hair.
A boy here away.
A ball hair.
Paulina, congrats, love. I have no idea this is what happened. Oh, what? Caroline Freak, yes, I believe in coaches. I lost over £40 thanks to them. Hashtag it is. Hashmark, happy days.
Yay. Cheryl's asking how many bottles of wine. That's our second one finished. It'll be second and last because we do have some stuff to do. So.
Paulina's asking if I've got access to my mail at the moment. In terms of your email, technically yes, I can get it on the iPad. Yep.
Then I was saying, do I get the free year if I get live notifications Kiltzillion tattooed? Depends where you get it tattooed.
The Kiltzillion, I like that.
Kiltzillion. Oh, Carol's on. I've just been for a nice walk next to the river. It was nice to get out and about. Good for you, Carol. Kim saying, will the new workout be added to the app or do we need to download a new one? Kim, it will be all added to the app, and
there's actually a new version of our app coming out soon.
Yep.
The tech guys are working on it as we speak, and they've assured us it will come out soon.
Yep.
There's a bunch of things, like at the moment when you play one of our videos, you can pause it.
But you can't rewind it on an iPhone.
On an Android phone you can rewind it, but on iPhone you can't. The new apps you can fast forward rewind it, which is some basic functions that we understand that. But yeah, they're on it. You better check then, sweetie. Okay, I will.
Check out,
Paulina.
Android rules. iPhone all the way, Deborah Gallagher.
Right, we got a new comment. Xanthia Bell, new clan member.
Xanthia Bell, way! Xanthia, happy days! Now, Xanthia, if this Xanthia from here that was chatting earlier, you were looking into potentially doing the lean bulk, but you also said you had wrist issues, so we can chat that through with you. Don't you panic. Oh, I had an absolute light bulb moment.
Paulina, there's nothing coming through to the coach's email at the moment.
I had an absolute light bulb moment today. So, my youngest daughter has discovered Toy Story, right? So, the very first one. And when she was watching it, she's watched it loads, and for the first time, I noticed what Buzz Lightyear does when he's shown off to Woody. So, that very first scene, he's like, I can fly. Then what he says, I never paid attention to this bit, he says, I could fly around this room with my eyes closed. And what does he do? He shuts his eyes.
And flies around the room.
And flies around the room. Because I remember thinking, does he actually believe he's flying? What the fuck? But he does. He shuts his eyes and does everything he does and lands and then opens his eyes again. So I was like, holy fuck. I was like absolutely flabbergasted. First time I ever noticed that.
You ever seen the innuendo?
Which one?
And
Innuendo.
Innuendo. It's when Buzz what is it that happens? And his wings pop out. He's like, but it's with Bo Peep or it's something.
Right.
But he's Buzz is stood there and his wings pop. He's like,
together. I love. There's lots of memes that say, was it Buzz and Woody? Mum has toys like those, but they're completely different, or something like. It's a joke on Andy's mum's toys.
Yeah. Well, Holly sent us something, didn't she?
Yeah. Will there be an Omaze dinner with the Kilted coaches? What's that?
Omaze dinner?
Don't know.
Does one of you have a doodle sack on hand? And if you can you play a tune? Just goes. Just goes? No. What the fuck is a doodle sack?
No idea. I think Deborah's giving me a middle finger. I can't remember what it was for. Probably deserved, Deborah, to be fair. Oh, she said Android rules. Yeah, I deserve that. Not really, iPhone rules. Now, Claire's saying, participating in the ultra white collar boxing event in Inverness, any tips for improving upper body strength? So if you're doing boxing and you want to improve upper body strength, I recommend press-ups, to be honest. Press-ups and pull-ups. If you can do pull-ups, if you can't do pull-ups, press-ups. Nice and easy to do, build up the reps. She's drawn it on already.
Okay, so I'm going to show Paulina, I'm going to assume that you're okay with this. But this is Paulina's ankle, ready to be... so this is just a transfer at the moment, ready to be inked. I'm hoping it's going to be red and yellow, Paulina. That's looking awesome.
But just so you know, Paulina, that logo's trademarked, and therefore we now own your ankle.
Actually.
So Joe, we're going to own your ass!
Yeah, that logo is actually trademarked. In fact, we should maybe just stay live on air at the moment, assuming this live is not going to be deleted due to any flashes. But Paulina, we give you permission at this moment in time to get our logo tattooed on your ankle. To everybody else listening, you don't have permission yet.
Lanaya saying, I've got 4 nephews who know all the kid movies. Yeah, but it's amazing how many of those movies you miss. You watch it, but you don't see it all, or I don't. Yeah. And that small little bit, I mean, I've watched Toy Story for years, and I didn't realise he actually does say, I will fly around this room with my eyes closed. That's exactly what he does.
Yeah.
He does. Somebody's got a headache. Courtney,
that wasn't flying, that was falling with style.
That's right.
Use, no, that's fine. Oh, but I want to put it on my ass too. Amber Waller's, 100% you can put it on your ass. We will own your ass too.
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, that's a good movie.
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
He designs a machine. In fact, if I designed that machine, I'd make it rain hamburgers too. Like,
that'd be cool, right?
Yeah.
Apparently, once upon a time, it rained fish.
They made a joke about that in Red Dwarf, remember?
Yeah, but it did.
Yeah.
It did. There's an interesting... No. There's a book that my dad used to have, and it was like interesting fact or like strange but true or something like that. And once upon a time, it rained fish, and it was something really weird, like the eggs are going up with the
the
this,
vapor,
that,
yeah.
I can't remember exactly what it was. I want the gif of you guys saying that. We own your ass.
Remember there was a gift for something else.
There was. There's been plenty of gifts of us.
Yeah, sorry, Carol. I need WD-40 in this chair. I will sit still, I swear.
Paulina's saying, of course, it's going to be red and yellow. Actually, Pauline, I've just noticed. I don't know if you've done it yet or not, but just want to double check the lines because I noticed they're just slightly off. There's like a wee bit at the end. I don't know if that's just like an outline, but ultimately, just double check the lines that you know that like every line. There's 4 lines, and each one is individual. Even though 2 are red and 2 are yellow, each one is individual. So I don't know if you're going to do the tattoos. I don't know if you're doing the shading as well because the shadows are actually part of the logo. The shadows make the pattern right. So just double check it.
Yeah. Don't you have family to go to, hee, or are you blokes, bachelors? Yes, our families are chilling this evening, actually.
Yes, all relaxing.
My eldest daughter is in Turkey at the moment, actually, with her grandparents. Yeah. And my wife is at home with my youngest, because I was watching my youngest through the day, and then came out here to drink wine, because it's 5 to 10. We've not even started work yet.
Oh shit.
We better get a move on, right?
We might have to just postpone that till Friday.
You think? Or should we just get it done?
I don't know if we'll get it done or not.
I think we should get it done.
Should we get it done?
Get it done.
Let's get it done.
Let's get it done. Because otherwise we'll be rough come Friday.
Yeah. Anyway, I wanted to nip to the loop because I'm bursting for a pee.
Well, we just call it now then? Yeah.
Let's call it now.
Yeah. Well, guys, we both need to pee, so we've had a lovely time chatting with you, enjoying our wine. We've got a bit of work to do just now.
Yes, we do have a bit of work to do.
Yes.
It's going to take us about an hour, so thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for stopping by. Go check out our videos on Facebook or YouTube, and make sure you don't flash, mate. Alright.
Right.
Have a great day, and we will see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.